All right then. Hello, everybody. It's been a while. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. I do have a message. It's good to see y'all. How are y'all doing? Hello, my friends. Hello, my friends. I am so, I don't even, inspired. I guess the word is inspired because I was watching University of South Carolina women show all the way out, come through lashes and ponytails. I know that's right. But I was, as my grandmother would probably, would my grandmother say this? I was godly proud of those young ladies. But let me move that. But I was watching that earlier, and I know that I was channeling my dad because I was saying to my mother this evening, I said, "You have never, ever, ever heard me say never, no time. I gotta go. I gotta watch the game." That's my dog. She's letting me know my throat chakra is opening up. Your throat chakra is opening up. If y'all caught that, you animal whisperers, you dog lovers, you animal lovers, you see that throat chakra is opening up because that is what's going on. Oh my Lord. All right. So hush girl. So my ancestors have been walking through this house all day, so my dogs have been on 1,000, and it might even be the solar eclipse energy too. But what was I saying? What was I talking about? I was talking about being inspired, but anyway, I lost my train of thought because I saw an old friend, and y'all gotta just go with me. Y'all know how this energy is. It's been a while. Hey Romy, it's been a while. So roll with me as I channel these messages. I do have several direct messages, and I know it's been a while, but throat chakras, that's what I was talking about. Throat chakras are opening up. You are becoming more authentic. You're becoming more resonant within yourself. You're becoming more resonant with others. You are listening, listening to understand, not listening to just respond. Let me see what she wants. Oh, you know what she wants? Can I get up? Okay, I got to get up and do this. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. She wants a bone. That's what she wants. Here. She was actually whining for something. So that was a teachable moment right there. Sorry, that was a teachable moment right there because my thigh, come through thigh. All right, thighs. Okay. Thank heavens for the edit button. So yeah, so you listen, doggy wants a bone. I don't know what that was about, but yeah. So she was whining for it. So I don't know. She was like, "Give me my bone." She wanted something to play with. I don't know. I'm channeling messages, so work with me. So as I was saying, took a little while off. I didn't do any videos. I just pivoted a little bit, like I know you guys did. This energy is crazy amazing, and it is a wonderful time to be alive. And I hope y'all feel that. I hope y'all believe that. This is an amazing time to be alive. My ancestors, as I said before, have been walking through to and fro throughout my dwelling, my what I call my sanctuary, my home, a whole lot, and and so I'm out here just living this life, loving life, and feeling so much in love. I was talking to a beautiful, beautiful soul today, and I told her, I said, "Listen, this is so good. I'm gonna have to use these. I have to do. Protect your privacy, but I will definitely be giving some messages for the collective." And so it's been a while since I've been live with you guys, and I missed y'all, but not really. Y'all know that I missed you, but not really. No, but no, I did miss. I missed the interaction, and so that's another energy and a message I was getting. So what I'm going to do now is just kind of tell y'all what's been going on, what's been happening, as I have been experiencing it with my my responsibility as an intercessor, as an oracle, as a prophet, as a mystic, as a witch, as a healer, as a whatever you want to call me, right? I just heard magi, right? I just heard genie also, and saraba, that's me and my DM talk. Okay, baby, let me work. But anyway, so yeah, it's the energy is amazing, and so I just want to kind of give y'all what I've been given through prayer and meditation. A lot of encouraging words tonight. A lot of encouraging words. words that say, yes, you are missed. There's no need for you to doubt any of the goodness that's coming to you. There's no need for you to doubt any of the good thoughts that come to you because they seem like too far-fetched or too much of a big dream or too big. If you think it's too big and too wild, then you are on the right path. I just want to encourage you that your spiraling, your cycles, your life, that circuitous pattern that is your life. It just comes, it ebbs and flows. So just lean into the flow. You are so close to all the things that you want. You are so very close to all the things that you want. So enjoy this journey. The word grateful, I was shown right before I got on here with y'all because I was walking around, my home and I love to do yard work. I like to landscape. It relaxes me and it also connects me to the earth. And I was just kind of walking around and doing something my daddy would do, surveying my land is what he would say. I got to survey my land. Before he would lay his head on his pillow at night, he would walk around the house at night. He was smoking a joint too, but at the same time, secure and happy. But anyway, he would do that, and I do that. I walk around before I lay my head on the pillow at night. And I just, but I was doing that tonight, and the word grateful, I just kind of exhaled and said, this is all right. We are all right. So that's another thing. You are all right. We are all right. It's been rough, and I'll do a message on that later, but I may do the same message tonight because I'm just going to, like I said, channel. I'm going to keep saying that channel, because once I get going, I'm not going to hold the horses. That's something I used to do, but now I believe that I'm being called to a people or being called to the chosen ones that can get in where they fit in, and they hear me. If you don't get it all now, when you go to sleep tonight and wake up tomorrow, you'll be like, okay, that's what that was. So that's where I believe that we've all shifted to. So I'm just going to roll with it. So I saw the word grateful, and it just made me feel grateful, and I'm grateful for you understanding or understanding what it is you need to be doing right now. Please enjoy yourself. I'm going to say that. That's going to be kind of a theme. I'm going to say that because as I was alluding to earlier about these 3 messages that I want to give, one of them is the storm. You might be in a storm. You might have just come out of a storm, but you might be about to go into a storm. But either way, past, present, future, right? But either way, the storm that happened, it could not have happened, or it could not have gone any other way, because a gentler way would have not been sufficient for it to have the impact on you that would have the change that's necessary. If it were a gentler way, because sometimes we ask the question, why did it have to be? Why did it come? What the? We ask that question. But if it were gentler, you would not have moved. And I was saying also, I'll repeat the story to you because it's just so good to me. But my son would say last year, it was something he read in English. I can't remember what short story it was or the author, so please forgive me. Charge it to my head, not my heart. But he would say this like very, very under his breath, and now like several months later, I'm like, oh, but he would say, maybe if she gets angry enough, she'll move. You see, maybe now listen, let me remember. Maybe if she gets angry enough, she'll move. So the storm or the things that happened and the way they happened and the people that came and did the things that happened and when they happened, if it were a gentler way, you wouldn't have moved. Something happened for you that made you move. So that's why you embrace that anger. You don't feel ashamed about your anger. You don't feel ashamed about your passionate, holy rage, because there is such a thing as a holy rage. All right. You have to have that balance. Right. But the things that happen, it's like it pushed you, because you don't move when you're happy and comfortable. Why change status quo? Yes, why? But if you are pricked enough, if you are aggravated enough, if you are pushed enough, if you are agitated enough, if you are angry enough, it will make you do something different. Because you want to what? You want to stop the pain. That's what everybody wants to do. They want to stop the pain. Hurt people. And all they want to do is stop the pain. But you got to figure out the tools to stop the pain, right? So anyway, anywho, I digress. So if the storm was any gentler, if these things were any gentler, you wouldn't have moved. So, just let that marinate a little bit and be encouraged that And that's especially for those of you who have been dealing with the anger piece, the rage piece. Like, I'm so angry, I'm so frustrated. It's because you had what feels like the weight of the world on your shoulders. And now that you think about it, yeah, you literally have had, especially if you're a healer or a light worker, you have literally had the weight of the world on your shoulders. But you have some very, very strong shoulders and a very, very sure foundation in this neck area. Oh, my. I told y'all the throat chakras are being activated. So your throat, your neck, I'm telling you, your shoulders, your back, your lower back, your mid back, all this area, is being fortified because it's beautiful to watch this evolvement. It's beautiful to watch what is happening because we can feel it. We can feel the earth, Mother Gaia can feel you changing, lifting, changing. So what else did I want to say? Yes, you are the hope. Let me go to another piece now. You are the hope of your ancestors. Let me tell you how this came about. So I was looking at that was my foot, y'all. Okay, that was my foot. I'm crossing my leg up here. So anyway, I don't know who said, what did you hear? I don't know who that was. It might be something from the future. But anyway, you are the hope of your ancestors. Now, of course, we hear this, but watch it. Listen to this. Listen to this. Thank you so much. Thank you for the heart. Thank you. Starseedness. I love that. So, I was looking at a family photo, of a cruise that I went on with my mom, my dad, my son. He was very little, so he was, I don't know, 6 or 7, and yes, 6 or 7. Yes. So anyway, so we're on this cruise, and my other cousin, who was an aspiring comedian for most of the time I can remember. Thank you. Y'all just give me all this stuff on my head. Thank you. Bless you. But and so I looked at him, and I remember most of my life, my adolescent life, he was wanting to be a comedian. He was doing little things, little gigs and everything. But then it kind of just he had to shift. Life shifted him. Let's say that, right? You understand that. So, and I remember thinking to myself, and then I started to see think about my all different family members that have gifts and talents, and for whatever reason they didn't make it, if you will, you know what I'm saying. And it was like, we've been given those things. You have it. You have it. You might be funny. You might actually have a voice. You might be a very good dancer. You may have a gift of art. You may be a wonderful photographer because of your eye. You may be very good at organization. You may be an entrepreneur. You may be somebody that's very talented at generating wealth or flipping money. You can just generate wealth or teach. You know what I'm saying? You may have these kind of gifts. You may have these things that you saw that all littered all throughout your family or people that you have been connected to, and maybe they didn't get to the place they wanted to, because like I said, they all have a story to say, well, I woulda, coulda, or this happened, or something detoured them, right? And you are the hope of your ancestors. You got it. So in this life, have some fun and use it. In this life, do it. Let's do it. Let's, you know what I'm saying? That if that does not encourage you, then I don't know what could. Because to know that you are being supported, to know that you have a built-in cheering squad, to know that you have those that have gone before you that said, I almost did, but I see it in you. You know what I mean? And so I'm saying to many of you right now, God wants you to know, we see it. I see it in you. I see it in you. It's being seen in you. People, you're being watched even now. People are, I hear names. I just heard the name Walker. I hear names being spoken, at conference tables. Because I see these long tables, these beautiful, shiny wooden tables. I see these big windows, like in a big high-rise office. And I hear your name. I see papers. I see folders and I just catalogs and things that products and ideas and scripts, and you know what I'm saying? I just see stuff on top of stuff coming. and your name is on it. Your name is attached to it. There are people that you are connected to. There are people that you are connected to that you have been connected to. And it might have seemed like there was a lull in activity or a break in the relationship or something like that. But it's like you're coming back together and there's fruit there. The seeds have germinated and there's fruit there. You know what I'm saying? So that's the energy. That's the thing. It's like you are the hope of the ancestors. It's on you. We're banking on you. You know what I mean? I'm like, yes. So, okay, Natalie, thank you for that confirmation. Her office is in Walker, and she just applied for that promotion. Well, well, it's yours. That card just fell. Look at that's funny. Yeah, don't doubt, no stress. All that stress, that's an issue from childhood, being stressed out, Natalie. So those of you, don't stress out. Do not stress out on Walker Street. Okay. Wow, Walker Street, Walker. Somebody wants to walk her down the aisle is also another thing I'm hearing. So self-sabotage for some of y'all. Self-sabotage is working overtime on you. You need to make the phone call. I don't know who that's for, but you need to make the phone call. So don't sabotage yourself. Call whoever you need, whoever this person is that you love and that you need or that you miss. Okay, make the call. Self-sabotage is working overtime. This is my own deck, the Divine Maverick Heal Her deck. And these messages were directly channeled on the deck one summer night 2 years ago. And this deck does me right. It does me right. You can get this. Have you considered you were born for this? Which is what I was saying earlier about our trials and our tests and our challenges. If it were a gentler way, you wouldn't have moved. So be happy about that. What was the other one? Okay. Next group of messages. Y'all ready for this one? Okay, so the next group. I told y'all I was watching the NCAA, the women's championship tonight with Iowa and South Carolina. And I told y'all I told my mom you would never hear me say the words that I got to go watch the game. Have you ever heard me say that? The only sports that I really watch, and it's not, I guess that doesn't, well, it sort of counts, the Super Bowl, because I want to see the halftime show and see who's singing the anthem. That's it. And that's it, period. So, but I don't I got to watch the game, right? But today, that's how I said my dad just his energy just channeled through me. I felt him. I just felt so strongly his presence because I was like, I've got to watch the game. So I'm watching the game. Now, mind you, I don't really know basketball. I could watch it. You know what I mean? But I was like, oh, it's like I could feel it's like I knew it. And I was sitting there like, man, I just feel, I feel like my daddy right now. So, I mean, it was just a beautiful moment. And I said all that to say, even in that moment of really getting into the game, because I was really into it, I was excited about so many things and so much was coming, which I'd like to share with you now. Because I've been talking for a long time. I want some white hearts up here to make sure y'all tracking with me, because I'm going to need y'all to track with me. I need to make sure, because I'm shifting. I've already shifted. We're on about third gear right now. We're going to 5. This is a 5-speed. White hearts. As soon as I see the first group of white hearts, I'm going to roll. Thank you, Coach Romy. So I'm watching this game. And I'm watching these powerful women who, by the time I was getting into the game, they just ceased to be gender. They were just athletes. They were just amazing at what they did, top of their game. You know what I mean? Just inspiring, right? And so I'm watching this though, but I'm getting these messages look at now the goddesses, look at the women, look at what we're looking at. The nation is watching, maybe even the world is watching, or the world will be watching. I know that the WNBA will never, ever, ever be the same from this day forward. I'm talking about even the payment, salaries, exposure, fans, because the WNBA has been, grinding for a minute. But I'm telling you, I see it. I see these, like a trend, even from following these players from middle school age, or maybe even younger than that, and just bringing them all the way up through, and then them growing. It's so very organic, and it's so very powerful, and it's so very rewarding, because it's your gift. It's your gift. Those that are called to be in this arena of the sports, and they take it to that level. Then your gift makes room for you. But the room is not, there's room for you at the table. That's not what I saw. I said your gift makes room, and I saw an empty room. Your gift will make a room for you, or a house, mansion, however you need to see it to get this message. But your gift will make the room, and your purpose, though, will fill it. What I saw with the WNBA and watching that game, and hearing the names like Caitlin Clark and just the, oh my Shande Bolada, Ikada. I could just call, I'm not going to call the names, but anyway, hearing the names called, and just seeing the legacy and what's coming, I was like, the purpose now, the endorsements, the openings, the that's what's decorating the room. The purpose, because they are in their purpose, and when you are in your purpose, everything just comes to you. You see what I'm saying? So in other words, when they were little girls dribbling a ball, or whenever they picked up the sport, they were just, okay, maybe they had aspirations, but at the same time, it's like, you never know, right? But when you are gifted, and that gift begins to make a room for you, you begin to build a space that is yours, because you are just authentically being yourself. Like I said, and they take it all the way to the pinnacle, and you begin to get rewarded for it. And you can do that across the board. It doesn't have to be just basketball, but today's analogy is basketball, because that's what the topic is, right? But you can do that, and you will find that you will decorate the room with what you do naturally, who you naturally are. You see, they don't, what they exercise, they practice their sport. You know what I mean? You cultivate your gift. You work at it. You are diligent. You are consistent. You are focused. You are passionate. You are committed. You are devoted. You are loyal to it, right? And then, and remember, that's just authentically you, because you love it. You do it because you love it. So imagine you just doing something that you love, that comes so naturally to you, and people say to you, I like that. Here, can you wear this t-shirt? Here's $1 million. Hey, can you say these? Can you read this script and do this commercial? Here's, you know what I'm saying? And what did you do? What did you do? You knitted a scarf. You knit scarves in different colors. You play a sport to the best of your ability. In other words, your gift. Your purpose decorates and fills the room. And you don't have to worry about anything, because again, you attract it all to you see it in that way. And so that's what I saw today. I said, that's excellence. It's just absolute excellence. And it's divine femininity, and the balance of it expressed beautifully. I was like, you better go with the lashes and the ponytails. You better do it. I'm waiting for somebody to design the uniforms differently. I'm just waiting. You know what I'm saying? But the point is, it's like, look at that. The power and the grace. The power and the grace. You know what I'm saying? So, so anyway, yes, being in alignment. So that was just a good feeling and a good message. And I enjoyed watching the game with my dad. I enjoyed that. And I was also proud to be a South Carolinian. You know what I'm saying? University of South Carolina Gamecocks. Like, they literally take over Columbia, and don't get mad, Clemson fans. Don't start with me. Don't want to be none. I live in DC. But the point is, it's either or when you go to Columbia. So I'm just saying, it's a proud day, because it's just, and I can't even say anything else about Coach Daly. I wrote something like that about her success in my email. You got to get in my mailing list to read that. But anyway, but just celebrating excellence. Again, your gift making room. Coach Daly, your gift making room. Just, that's what I do. I'm good at it. Now look. And that's how you do that. So this is the energy that we need to be in. We need to just be making room in our hearts, making room in our spirit, making room in our minds rather, for our gifts to come in, because it's time to win. It's like it's championship season time. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. You have a beautiful soul. Can y'all see that? Yeah, you have a beautiful soul. That's why you can enjoy the flow of life and be happy and be encouraged about what's happening. Hey, Keita, remember, you are the prize. You know what I'm saying? I can't even make these cards up. You are the prize. You are the gift. You are the hope of your ancestors. It is you. Your gift is making room, and your purpose is going to fill that room. So let your gifts shine so that you can build that room. Thank you, bless you. Let your gifts shine so you can fill that room. And also, your purpose is going to just bring you just so many just expect the unexpected, the unusual. It's very listen to that. How much more you give it the situation? Give it all. Give it all. Don't, if you were just kind of in and out, like I don't want to get my hopes up too high. If you ever thought or said the phrase, I don't want to get my hopes up too high. I don't want to, if you've ever said that, then no. Be committed and be loyal. That's why you have a mixed bag. A mixed bag of stuff. Be committed and be loyal. Stand 10 toes down. No more struggle, love. Stand 10 toes down. Just do it because you love it. And if you angry at yourself because you love somebody, find something else to be angry about. I'd rather you not be angry about anything, but don't waste precious energy feeling bad about yourself because you fell in love. Love is the highest frequency. Love is the highest frequency. Do not feel angry or silly because you love somebody. All right? Don't do that. Start journaling. Yeah, write out those feelings. Remember, we said, perhaps if we make her angry enough, she'll move. You know what I'm saying? So now start writing about it. Some people are making a new life and stepping into new wealth by simply channeling or journaling their pain, their painful experiences. And you know why? Because they understand that it can help somebody else. The ancestors are watching over you. You see what I'm saying? You are the hope of the ancestors. You are the hope. It's you. Somebody put in the chat, it's on me. It's on me. It's on me. Wow, it came out again. Start journaling. They really, 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 really would like to journal. Would like for you to journal. That's right. It's on you. It's on you. Look at that. Have you ever considered you were born for this? Y'all, if you've been on here the whole time, y'all, we getting the same cards coming out. We getting the same cards. Y'all see me shuffling. You looking right at me. Come on. What? I'm just letting them jump. Okay. 2 more. Thank you. You are finally free. I know that's right. You are finally free to be yourself. 1 more. 2 more. Jealousy. Watch the jealousy. Whatever situation you're dealing with, it involves your issues with jealousy. Just go ahead and clear it. There's 3 cards down. I'm sorry. 2 more cards. 2 more messages. Your presence heals people around you. See the situation for what it really is. Some of y'all need to understand that you're actually a whole earth angel around here. And so don't hide your light because people have offended you or continually keep, messing with you. You know how to set your boundaries, but don't just go away from everything or everyone because of a ragtag bunch, right? Don't do that. Your presence heals people around you. So it's nothing wrong with taking some time to regroup. But remember, there are others. You go where you celebrate it, not tolerate it, but there are others that need your light as well, okay? And I said that situation brings up jealousy. Stop hiding your pain. Stop hiding your pain. Speak your truth. We had a throat chakra activation when I first got on there. Stop hiding your pain, all right? Speak your truth. Do y'all want to do do y'all want to check on like a couples read? If y'all want to do that, I'm going to end this here. And then I'll come here. Wow, again, you are finally free. I'll end this here and I'll come back in 10 minutes or so or less. But y'all want to do like a twin flame read? How many flames we got on here? Green hearts if you know you're a twin flame. Red hearts if you're in a strong soulmate connection, super strong. What are we looking for? Okay, cool. What are we looking for? What's the message? What do we want? We want you to channel the message. I'm just saying. I'll just channel it. Never mind. Lisa said, how to move on. Need a way out from the wrong person. I can do that right now. I don't know, but I would like to know my man is. To know my man is or is not. Only you can answer that. Confirmation of who they are, Aboriginal. Only you can answer that one too. The confirmation is you know the truth by the way it feels. Okay, if this person has come into your life, let me say this: if this person has come into your life and turned your world upside down, and if you have given this person way more grace or leeway than you've ever given anybody else on the earth, especially after what they have done, but some reason you cannot seem to let this person go, then you really need to explore those feelings. I'm not going to say that's the one, because I'm not going to do that, because I don't know your particular, well, unless we book a session. But the point is, I'm still going to in session ask you who this person is to you. I'm not going to tell you, because part of the beauty of this journey is discovering that part. But let me just say, you wouldn't even be on this journey if it weren't for that person particularly. Okay. What else? How to move on. You don't really move on from a twin. You just you accept things as they are, and then they will magically transform. And really, the magical transformation is you deciding that you want to move on. You've already articulated, I need to move on. So you're sending that energy out. So now everything that can assist you to move on will be around you. It's up to you to be aware of it, that it is around. It's up to you to be aware of it. Now, what you can do to help your heart not feel so heavy, because that's what you're carrying, is the weight of the regret, the weight of the sadness, the weight of the frustration, the weight of the disappointment. You're carrying the weight of those, because those are heavy, heavy feelings. They're heavy emotions. And so once you kind of just breathe, and I know it sounds so simple, but your breath is so powerful in that you breathe through these emotions. You just say, okay, I feel sad. Like, instead of trying to avoid them, and don't distract yourself. Like, just dive in and then swim through them. And then you'll realize you'll still come out on the other side of love. That's why I said earlier, don't beat yourself up because you love somebody, you fell in love with somebody. Be excited because you were able to open your heart enough, because everybody can't do that. Hence, the person that you're frustrated about, they can't keep their heart open enough. They can open it. It's like the crown chakra. It's like moments of happiness, moments of bliss, but then they'll clam right back up because the fear sets in, or the traumas start to rear their heads, or the triggers start to torment them. You know what I mean? So with you understanding all of this, don't be upset because you fell in love with this person. Like I said, the message was your presence heals those around you. You were a very healing agent and also a very triggering agent for this person, but a tool in the hands of the divine for growth on both sides. They help you grow, you help them grow. You know what I mean? So that's what you do. How do you move on? You accept that you love them, and then you just call your energy back in from the east, west, north, and south, all dimensions, time, and space. And that's it. And don't beat yourself up when those feelings come back, because that's what it is. It's when that the pain is the resistance. That's what pain is. It's a resistance to the flow. It hurts when you are not in alignment. It hurts when you are going against the tide. It hurts. There is a resistance to what is. We're trying to get you to go this way because we know the way that you should go. They say your word is a lamp unto my feet, a light onto my path. You see what I'm saying? Clarity is illumination. Illumination is clarity, vice versa, yin and yang. So you can't have one without the other. If you are clear, then there is light. You know what I mean? So stay in the light. Don't say like how to move on because I don't want to love this person. You say that's resisting. Just be like, oh, thanks for the lesson. That's where gratitude and grace and being grateful and appreciative of all the lessons, knowing that we're all on a journey and we're all at different phases in different spaces and seasons, but we're all going somewhere. Just make sure you keep your eye on your path, because love is the only reason why you're being compelled to want to move on, because you're like, that's not love. That doesn't feel like love. See, look at you healing because you are resisting that feeling, even though it's such a pull to want to be there, but something in you, and that's the true raw essence of you, is saying, we cannot tolerate this kind of treatment because why? That doesn't feel like love. Remember, you came from love. You are love. At your best, you are love. And so when you experience not love, it is very painful, and you resisting that But whether it be denial or delusion, self-delusion, or fear that's keeping you connected to something that's painful for you, whatever, however you do that, you have to choose love. And all you're doing now is choosing yourself. So I know you've said how to move on. All I did was I want you to just reframe that so it doesn't sound so cut off, so final. You know what I mean? That's not what it's about. It's about the flow of life. The flow of life. Stay in love, and love is going to always find you. Love will always find a way. Stay in love, and love will always heal you. Stay in love, and love will always guide you. You know what I mean? So you're how do I close my season? Close it just like that. You're done. It's a choice. Love is also a choice. See? All right. I hope that helped. Lisa Ann, holla back at me. All right. So you guys, I'm trying to think. Did I see anything else that, okay, that's it. No more questions, comments? You're welcome, Pamela. Thank you, Miss Russell. Does he know that he's a twin? Yes, they know. They know on some level. Just take that all as a yes. Every time you think, do they know that they're a twin? Even if they act like even if the 3D is presenting that they don't know, remember, you're a spiritual being having a human experience. They'll catch up to it. They'll catch up. They know. That's the only reason why you know. How did you know? How did you find out? You're welcome, Lisa. All right.